Real quickly, YouTube, TikTok, Dauntless, Twitch is OhDough, I have a credit code, which is OhDough. Use the Epic Game Store, in-game dollar store, helps me out a ton, and I have a Discord where I post when I go live. Aside from that, have a beautiful day, and enjoy the video. Howdy and hello, my name is Doe, hope we're doing good, and I pretty much barely play this game at the moment, but I want to give my thoughts on current systems and what I think needs improvement. I'll be very nice about it too. I've been told I can be very mean. I'll try to be better. First thing, what is the XP bar? Can we have a discussion about why it looks like that, dude? Am I playing Roblox? That thing is giganormous. Why is this so big? It was fine before, now it's just weird. The main point of this video is going to be discussing Reforging. I feel that Reforging in its current state is not very good for the game. It's not very healthy of a mechanic at the moment. Because the way it works, if I reforge the weapon, let's say I reforge Axe. I like playing Axe, and I want to play Axe in Escalation. And my friend's like, yo, let's do some Escalation. Well, I can't use the Axe because I'm level 1, and if we're doing regular Escalation, like 10 to 50, I'm going to be dead weight. I could do it technically, like I'm cracked at Fortnite, so obviously I can crank some 90s, I can pop off. It still won't be that enjoyable though. God forbid I try and do heroic escalation with a level 1 weapon. That sounds awful. That sounds like a terrible time. Now, I understand the idea behind Reforging because I view it like prestiging in Call of Duty back in the day. You prestige, you lose everything. But Call of Duty is a PvP game. I can destroy a lot of people with really bad weapons in that game. But before, like, it was about player skill. In a PvE game, player skill is a factor, but it mostly comes down to when you reforge in Dauntless, things just take longer to kill. That's like the whole purpose of the reforge system, is to try and give you, I guess, like a refreshed start. But that refreshed start gets boring after a while. Like the whole point of Reforge is to make it so it's not so boring to play in game. But then eventually Reforging becomes boring, and that's kind of where I'm at. Some folks love it though. Some folks have like 300 Reforges, whatever. I don't, and I should have a lot of Reforges. How you inspect it again? I forgot. I found it. I'm cracked. I just don't reforge my weapons on the axe. Like, I'm not sure how much XP I've gained while being a level 13 or prestige 13, level 20, because I don't reforge it. One of the reasons is I make content. You know how annoying it is for new content to come out, and I'm like, dang, I gotta sit here and spend like the next couple hours getting a reforge done. If you don't have bounty tokens, by the way, reforging takes a while. If you have like a bunch of bounty tokens, I get you could speedrun it kind of, but even that's boring. Or that can be really monotonous. The system, to me, is very flawed in a lot of ways. I enjoy the fact that you have the ability to go fight lower level stuff. That's actually kind of fun. Like you can create your own challenges by going and fighting, let's say, like 10 to 50 escalation level 1. That's fun to do, but it's not fun to do it when you're forced to do it. That's not exactly that interesting. Trials is cool. I never thought, I shouldn't say that. Trials has a neat mechanic. That's better. Trials has a neat mechanic where you have normalized weapons. I think the same thing should happen in Escalation unless you toggle it off. And honestly, I think there should be a way that you can just set your level to whatever you want it to be, and then go do some challenging content if you want to do it that way. That way you don't have to like sit there and get to Reforge, get to level 20 and then Reforge and then be level 1 to do the content. I think there should be like a place you go. It's like, yo, make me level 1 if you've already... Make me whatever level I want to be if you've already been that level. But in my case, it'd mostly be like, make me level 1 so I can do this content. That's my thing. That's my thought on the whole subject. But it's a decent idea. Another thing is, I feel like it's a little ridiculous just how many Aether Hearts you need to do stuff in this game. People were saying that it's easier to progress in the game now than it was before. I disagree. I feel like it was way easier before. Like way easier. But every single like one of these items require an Aether Heart to get max level. And that's just weapons. Weapons aren't that bad compared to gear, because for gear, you need one for every single piece. Now, granted, you don't need to make every single piece the best it can be because they're not all that great. Although in like a distant future for Dauntless, they might make a lot more gear more viable, more interesting. When that happens, Aether Hearts will be even more in demand. And then the pain of trying to get the hearts will be felt even more. Another point for the whole Reforge system, I feel that bounties need to not be weighted so heavily. Like, reduce how much they give and make it so you get more XP for killing behemoths. Because it's just whack the way it is right now. IMO, you get 200 for bronze. It's like 400 for silver and a grand, 1,000 for gold. That's like, it's like super RNG. So if like, let's say you're doing like a speed run, like for content or whatever, or just for fun, I don't like that a lot of things just boil down to RNG, and especially not leveling. You can have the bounties have some effect, but it shouldn't be that great. It should be like a very minor thing. I would say that bronze give you like 50 max IMO, silver maybe 100, and then gold 200. That's what I would do, and I would just give you more XP for actually fighting behemoths. I think that that'd be better, because the way it is right now, when you don't have bounties, it is just a drag to try and do reforging and whatnot. Like I buy tokens, dude. If I'm playing this game, I'm buying tokens because I don't want to waste time. I think it's not a very healthy way to do things. I think that if you want to make money off this kind of stuff, like if you're like trying to sell more bounty tokens, that's kind of cringe. But just sell better cosmetics. Like you're doing a good job. It's like Phoenix Labs is doing a great job of selling cosmetics right now. Why can't you just keep doing that? Why can't you just keep going down that route? I feel like that's just better. That's just like a better thing to be doing, because look at me. I bought the axe. Like I've been in a pretty bad mood with Dauntless recently, and I'm still buying your cosmetics because I like them, you know? So if I'm doing that, other folks that love the game at the moment are also doing that probably, if they can, right? Not everyone can. Anyway, yeah, that's my current stance. Reforging needs a little help, like a lot of things in this game, but I just want to give my 2 cents on reforging and talk about the current state that I see it in. But that's the video. Appreciate y'all watching. Catch you later. Peace.